Good evening, families, and welcome to Burnt Mills Back to School Night. For this evening's agenda, we'll first start out with some staff introductions and back-to-school photos, a welcome message from Dr. Ashton, school safety from Mr. Clark, and we'll also hear from PTA President Mr. Meal, our PTA Treasurer Miss Myrie Smith, and our school counselor Miss Bell. After finishing off with some closing remarks, we'll get right to hearing some important information from your child's teacher. Have a great evening and welcome back, Eagles.
Good evening, and on behalf of the Burnt Mills staff, welcome to Back to School Night 2018. I am Dr. Ashton, the principal.
Troy Clark, assistant principal.
We hope you enjoyed the slideshow capturing our most amazing staff and a few candid pictures highlighting the start of a new school year. From the looks of the pictures, I think we are ready, which means it's time to readjust our sunglasses as we get ready to trade in our bathing suits for books. However, with the recent temperatures, I'm not so sure. Yes, it's time to start another exciting year of teaching and learning at Burnt Mills. A great place to learn and a great place to work. Wow, Mr. Clark, I can't believe I'm starting my 5th year as principal. Where did the time go? Well, you know what they say, time flies when you're having fun. And honestly, I must say, I have enjoyed every moment of my time at Burnt Mills. Last year was particularly special for me as I was the recipient of the Superintendent's Mark Mann Excellence and Harmony Award. This is a prestigious award, and I was deeply humbled to receive such an award on behalf of my school community. We earned this award together. You should have received an article sharing information about me receiving the award and the great work happening here at Burnt Mills. Parents, this evening you will have an opportunity to hear from your child's classroom teacher. He or she will share important information about daily routines, schedules, curriculum goals, school expectations, how you get involved, and so much more. When you leave tonight, it is our hope that you walk away with a clear understanding about your child's learning experience. Before teachers present, Mr. Clark and I want to leave you with a few important takeaways. Following us, you will hear remarks from our PTA President, Mr. Meal, our PTA Treasurer, Ms. Smith, and our school counselor, Ms. Bell. At this time, please turn your attention to Mr. Clark as he shares important updates regarding school safety.
Thank you, Dr. Ashton. Good evening and welcome back, families. As Dr. Ashton mentioned, I would like to share several updates about school safety. As we embark on an excitement of another school year, please know that the safety of our students, staff, and families continue to be our first priority. The tragic school shootings across the country last year altered the landscape of school safety. And as a result, MCPS has been working with our state and local partners in public safety to enhance our security infrastructure as well as our emergency preparedness. This coming school year, MCPS will have key facility and technology elements to implement, such as upgrading existing access control systems for all school main entrances, new visitor management system for all schools that will allow screening visitors through state and national databases, and installation of security cameras at elementary schools. In addition, all MCPS schools will undergo a facility evaluation by the end of this school year. We recognize that in order for your children to learn, they must feel and be safe. All staff have been informed that exterior doors are to remain locked at all times. No one is allowed to prop open the door for any reason. All visitors must report to the main office to sign in, and if staff see something that looks strange, they should say something immediately. Tonight, grade 3 and 4 teachers will talk to parents about portable safety protocol and some measures we put in place to keep all students safe. Again, the entire Burnt Mill staff takes safety very seriously, but we can't do it alone. We need your help. So if you see something, say something. Another important message I would like to share is about the child abuse and neglect training. If you are considering attending a field trip with your child this year, you are required to complete the child abuse and neglect training. You can access the training directly from our school's website. There is a link on the homepage. If you need assistance or have questions, please feel free to contact me. I will be more than happy to help. Lastly, I would like to talk about a great program we started last year called Watchdogs, Dads of Great Students. Focused on education and safety in schools, the Watchdog program solicits the support and involvement of fathers and father figures to make a positive impact on students. How does Watchdogs work at Burnt Mills? It's simple. All you have to do is commit to spending 1 or 2 days during the school year with your child. It is actually a lot of fun, and our students love it when their fathers or father figures spend the day with them. Ms. Gordon, our parent community coordinator, will be scheduling Watchdog Days in early October. If you are interested in being a watchdog, please sign up on the sign-up sheet in your child's classroom. Ms. Gordon will contact you with more details. Don't forget to pick up a flyer which explains more about the program.
And this is what it looks like. Thank you, Mr. Clark. I must mention, last year we had over 60 dads participate in the Watchdog program. This year, our goal is to exceed that number. We all know when parents are involved, students do well in school. With that being said, teaching and learning is at the core of our work. At Burnt Mills, teachers focus on learning, accountability, and results. Every day, we strive to improve teaching and learning of literacy and mathematics to ensure all students are achieving at high levels, have a solid foundation across all content areas, and possess the critical and creative thinking skills necessary to be college and career ready. We know the early years are the foundation for academic success, and when we all work together, the sky's the limit. Tonight, you will receive a document titled Burnt Mills Elementary Strategic Priorities. This document outlines what we do, how we do it, and why we do it. It also provides our vision and mission statement and our core values. Please make sure you pick up this document and take some time to read through carefully. During class presentations, teachers will share details about grading and reporting and curricular goals, objectives specific to their grade level. We know setting good habits early on will serve our students well later on, which is why I'm now going to talk about attendance. Yes, that's right, parents, attendance. Attendance is extremely important here at Burnt Mills. And attendance is a key ingredient in the key for success. To help your child be successful, he or she has to be here every day, on time, ready to work and ready to learn. So far, attendance has been great, and I would like to keep it that way. When your child is on time, it sends the message that school is important. School is your child's job. When your child is on time for school every day, you are instilling good work habits and teaching them to honor time. Remember, the school day begins promptly at 9 a.m. If your child is late, he or she must report to the main office to receive a tardy pass. But we know that won't happen because every student will report to school on time. Now I would like to address a few important documents that require your attention. First, the new application process for free and reduced meals. This year, the application process can be completed online. You receive this document the first day of school in your child's Backpack Wednesday folder. For faster processing, please consider applying online. If you received forms last year, you will remain eligible until September 2018 or until a 2018-2019 application is processed and approved. If you have additional questions, please contact Ms. Gordon, our Parent Community Coordinator. Second, I'd like to draw your attention to our Positive Behavior Management Letter. This letter addresses expected and appropriate behavior from every student. Parents, please take some time to read over this document and talk to your child about expected school behavior. Our motto at Burnt Mills is, do the right thing even when no one's looking, because that's when it matters the most. Thirdly, I'd like to draw your attention to two booklets. The first one is our Student Rights and Responsibility booklet, and the second is our Student Code of Conduct. Every parent should have received these two booklets. If you did not, please inform your child's teacher. Again, it's very important that you take time to carefully read through these booklets for your information. And lastly, I'd like to talk about the Student Emergency Information Card, or form. These forms were sent home last week with a cover letter asking parents to complete the form one of two ways. The preferred way is to use our online system, the Parent Portal. Parents can access the Parent Portal through our very own school website. Just go to our home page, go to Quick Links, and you'll see at the bottom on the left-hand side it says Parent Portal. Just click Parent Portal and you're in. If you have already registered, you can begin the process of completing your Student Emergency Information Card. If you have not registered, you will need to create an account. If you do not have access to a computer, don't worry. Just complete both sides of the form and return to your child's teacher by September 14th. If you do have access to a computer, please complete the form online in the Parent Portal. Online edits can be made until October 5th. I cannot stress enough how important it is for us to have current and accurate information, especially phone numbers. Thank you for your cooperation. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Meal, our PTA President, Ms. Smith, our PTA Treasurer, and our School Counselor, Ms. Bell.
Hi, I'm Mike Meal. I'm serving as your PTA President. I have a second and a third grader in the Spanish Immersion Program. Last year, thanks to your help, our membership increased over 50%, and we hope to continue this trend. The more people who join PTA, the more things we can do. And there's a lot to be done. Last year, we made an appeal on this very program to join Watchdogs. I was a Watchdog twice, and it was awesome. So if you haven't done it yet, please do. We want to keep up that momentum going that Dr. Ashton mentioned. Increase how many fathers are involved, but also father figures and everybody in general. We also did a lot of advocacy. Thanks to parent advocacy, the Spanish Immersion Program now has bus service for the first time. Burnt Mills needs a lot of building improvements. Last year we learned how to do that, and change is coming, but we still need your involvement. We can't let up on the gas. We have to keep pushing. Last year, PTA funded cultural arts assemblies, family fun nights. We helped support the MLK Day of Service by purchasing toy bins for children to play in the room during inclement weather. We want to keep doing this, and we need your help for it. There were other firsts for the PTA. The BMES Spelling Bee. We had mulching the school grounds. We had 2 luncheons for our staff, our wonderful staff. I mention all these things to show you that a lot has happened in the last year due to your support. When you join PTA, it's not just a donation of money. It's a sign that you care about your children and their education. Every little effort counts, no matter how small. Maybe it's making a phone call, sending an email, or maybe leading a committee. Any level of involvement is helpful. If you were a PTA member last year, please renew your membership. Dues are $10 per individual or $20 a family. One person alone can travel fast, but when we travel together, we can go farther. Let's go farther.
Hello, my name is Keshana Myrie Smith, and I serve as your PTA treasurer. I have a third grader and a kindergartner here at Burnt Mills. My job is to make sure your PTA money is accounted for and going to support educational opportunities for our children. I want to make sure the budget process is as transparent as possible, and we plan to post monthly updates on the PTA website. We have ongoing fundraisers with Certified Kid, Amazon Smile, and Benefit Mobile. We also supported the school through the Giant A+ and Box Tops for Education programs. Our two big fundraisers were the Cocoa Run this fall and the Readathon in the spring. The purpose of these fundraisers isn't to sell you things you don't need, but to have fun, family-oriented activities that directly encourage our children while at the same time raising funds to support the PTA activities. As Mike pointed out, PTA supports a lot of activities and programs at our school. And the more funds we have, the more we can support them and do other things as well. How much we can do depends on how much you are all involved. Please join the PTA, and you can be a part of all the action.
Good evening, Burnt Mills family and friends. My name is Ashley Bell, and I will be your school counselor for the 2018-2019 school year. My role at Burnt Mills is to help all students in the areas of academic achievement and social-emotional development through a number of services and programs. I offer individual counseling where I briefly meet with students one-on-one to solve a particular problem or challenge. Students may come to me themselves or be referred by a staff member or parent. Through group counseling, I work with small groups of students over a 6 to 8 week period to address a common topic or issue. Students have the opportunity to learn about themselves through their interactions with others and assist their peers in growing and learning. I also go into classrooms to deliver whole group lessons where I address our 6 core values: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship, as well as talk about conflict resolution, self-regulation, or any other large-scale student needs. This year we have many fun and exciting initiatives, some new and some old. We will continue to use Kelso's Choice, a conflict resolution program, to assist our students in differentiating between big and small problems and learning strategies to solve small peer conflicts on their own. We will also continue our mentoring program, Burnt Mills Buddies, where staff members mentor a student buddy throughout the school year to build staff and student relationships and encourage school engagement. If you read September's Principals newsletter, you know that we are bringing 2 new initiatives to Burnt Mills: the Zones of Regulation and Mindfulness. The Zones of Regulation is a research-based curriculum designed to teach self-regulation skills. The Zones curriculum assigns 4 colors, blue, yellow, red, and green, to feelings and provides strategies to teach students to become more aware of and independent in controlling their emotions and impulses. We want all of our students to be in the green zone, ready to learn as much as possible, and if not, know how to get there. Mindfulness is all about being fully present and in the moment. We will teach students to pause and self-reflect through deep breathing and meditation in an effort to increase self-awareness and emotional control. In last week's Wednesday folder, all new students received a form for our weekend food bag program. Women Who Care Ministries, a local nonprofit agency, offers a Helping Kids Eat weekend meal program. The program is free of charge to you and discreetly provides your child a bag filled with kid-friendly, non-perishable food items every Friday. All previous students will continue to be a part of the program. If your child did not receive a form and you would like to participate, please email me and I will send a form home with your child. For more counseling information and updates, please be sure to check the Counselor's Corner on the Burnt Mills website. Feel free to contact me via phone or email at any time. For in-person meetings, I ask that you please schedule an appointment so that I can make sure I'm available for you. Thank you, and I look forward to a fun and exciting year. I'll now turn it back over to our principal, Dr. Ashton.
This concludes our Welcome Back to School Night message.
Let's get in the green zone!
We look forward to a wonderful school year.
Hashtag PTA.
Eagles soar. Hashtag Burnt Mills Strong.
Woo!
Have a great evening.